Welcome, everyone. Thanks for tuning in to 2K Sports. We've got some NBA action for you coming up. This is Kevin Harlan along with Clark Kellogg and Greg Anthony. And, of course, David Aldridge is joining us tonight from the sideline. D.A., take it away.
Well, thanks very much, guys. Now, it's no secret at the end of quarters, players will wait until just after the buzzer sounds to fire up heaves, so they won't hurt their field goal percentage. To encourage a nothing-to-lose approach on these plays, many say it's past time that the league only counts the makes in those situations. Kevin, it's kind of interesting.
Yeah, it is. Do it. Thanks, T.A. A look at the starting group for the Magic. We've got Carter, Williamson out there with Jaylen Brown. Then there's DeJounte Murray, and it's Poole in at the point. And for New York, Randall and Robinson will be the inside pair. Sharing the wing spots, Fournier and Barrett. And it's Brunson in at the point guard. And with the season started up, these teams, Clark, certainly looking to hit the ground running this year.
Kevin, first impressions are important. A strong performance now in the early going can really alleviate some of the stress and bumps down the line and help your team build some positive momentum.
Now here's Brunson. That misses, so no good on his first attempt of the night. Murray kicks to Poole. The quick look, no good that time. And Barrett has got the ball here for the Knicks. Pass to Brunson. Back to Fournier. Takes a three. And it's Orlando with the rebound. Williamson with it. 17 points in his last outing on the wing. Brown. Good, and the assist goes to Williamson.
Really good to see Brown drop in the perimeter jumper, showing off his terrific stroke from beyond the arc.
Brown against Barrett. Randall kicks to Brunson. Shoots over Poole. New York, no good that time either. Brown with it. Picked up by Barrett. Robinson with the block. And we're about a minute and a half into the first quarter. Here's Brunson. Not going to fall. Starting off slow. He misses his first three from the floor.
They are 0 for the game thus far. 0 of 4 here. Still looking for their first command.
Murray, good.
Guys, that's a more reliable shot for Murray than a pull-up jumper. I like to see him fire away in that situation.
Outside Fournier. And he can't answer back. The three-pointer offline. The Magic have gone 2 for 4 from the field so far today. Over in the corner, Poole. Here's Carter. And the rebound paying off as they pick up 2 on the second chance bucket right there.
Right there. I mean, Carter using his instincts and his motor to track down the miss and convert it into second chance points. That's just really good work.
And the Knicks decide to take their first time out here. These are the guys you need to be aware of if you don't want your pocket picked. Here are last season's steals leaders. Number 1, DeJounte Murray.
There were so many nights when he controlled the game through his defense. Not a surprise to see him ranked at the top.
New York's gone 0 of 2 from deep here. And for Orlando, it's been a tough decade. We would agree on that. And Greg, they've only won 2 playoff games since 2012.
Well, they've only made the playoffs twice in that span as well. So they've got a lot of draft picks lined up in the next few years, and they need to make good on those high picks.
Now here's Randall, coming off 31 points last game.
You know, he might want to think about deferring for a while. He's had his chances this quarter, but just not able to convert.
Carter finds Brown. Over in the corner, Williamson gets the three-pointer to fall.
Yeah, this looks like a pregame shoot-around with all the threes they're allowing.
Runs in the pass to Randall. And here's Barrett. Looking to end the run. Doesn't go for him. Good D by Williamson. There's Brown with the three. The shot, no good. So New York will take it the other way. Guys are looking for a spark here.
Yeah, a cold stretch offensively for sure.
Magic leading by 11. To the wing on the left. Murray for three. Score the basket. His second of 2 attempts.
Oh, great ball movement there.
New York calls timeout. This game coming after a loss against the Pistons.
And in terms of intensity, they kind of took the night off. Looked like they were just going through the motions.
Yeah, you know, to me, I agree. They just never looked engaged, which is surprising considering how close the game ended up being.
And let's check out the stats for Carter. Coming off a terrific season. Put up about 15 points per, 10 rebounds, and 2 assists. And always nice to have a guy like him who can really defend at a high level coming off the bench.
You know, when you can sub in a lockdown defender, that's a major plus.
And first quarter, we're about 3.5 minutes in. Yep, that one goes in there.
You know, it's encouraging to see Randall working on this shot. You can tell he wants to get better from there.
Murray kicks to Brown. Here's Carter. And he sinks that one, hitting the back of the rim on the way in. Carter's got his second bucket of the game to go. The pass to Barrett. Back to Brunson. Just 5 to shoot. Robinson a screen on Poole. Brunson, the putback. And Robinson is right there.
And that one gives them a +5 rebound advantage.
Pretty clear. They're dominating that area. They've come out with a lot more energy and effort so far.
Brown, good.
And the defense looks soft early on. They've got to sum it up. A little more sense of urgency.
Yeah, they've got to do a little more to disrupt their offensive rhythm, too.
And Greg, starting your career with the Knicks, what's the pressure like playing in New York City?
I tell you, the amount of media following you, the size of the city, it can be intimidating. But if you win, man, there's nothing like playing in New York.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
That free throw, no good. Clark, hasn't the Magic had some of the worst injury luck in this NBA the last couple seasons?
Certainly have, Kevin. And this is a team that has been trying to develop young players. And they've been somewhat stifled because of injury. And I think the best way to grow is through young players. And you've got to give them reps, playing games. So it's been frustrating for Orlando to have these outstanding young talents be thwarted by injury.
And he's good on the second. So the Magic, their last game, a win against the Boston Celtics. Williamson, the pass to Carter. Outside Fournier. And the Knicks miss again.
Rare you'll see him miss such an open look.
Brown outside. Launches a three. Here's Williamson. Robinson with the block. Randle with the ball. Now defended by Williamson. Fournier against Murray. Fournier dishes to Randle. And Randle throws it down.
You know, once he has the positioning he wants, he's ready for the big finish. Julius Randle throwing it down.
Pass to Williamson. Lets it go from deep. Goes back up. And it's Carter missing.
They've been sensational on the backboard to start this game.
Yeah, sensational is a really good word for it. They're tearing it up on the glass.
Now here's Randle. Passes to Barrett. Back to Randle. At the elbow, it's Robinson. Here's Barrett. There's the triple. Orlando grabs the miss. Carter's got his fourth rebound with that last one here tonight. Brown outside. Murray outside. Good ball movement here by the Magic. There's Williamson with the three. Another miss by Williamson.
Well, I admire the fact he's trying to power through this rough stretch, but on occasion you'll have periods like this.
Magic leading by 2. And Carter has it in the corner. And it's off from three-point range. And Randle has got the ball here for New York. Fournier with the ball. Now guarded by Murray. And finished off by Robinson.
Yeah, the clever Frenchman. Fournier solid at recognizing when the defense isn't covering one of his teammates.
And it'll be Orlando with their first time out of the game right here. A different look for New York. Obi Toppin's checked in for Julius Randle. Quickly comes in for Fournier. And it's Rose in for Jalen Brunson. Then for the Magic, Bamba comes in for Wendell Carter. And Okeke subbed in for Williamson. Magic leading by 10. And here is Poole. Boy, he was something else against Boston. Brown right side. That's in there. Murray with the assist. Brown's got 9.
Their play on both ends has been superb. We'll see if they can maintain the momentum.
And, you know, nothing like getting an opponent on the ropes early. You love that. if you're on that side of the scoreboard, and they are landing some haymakers now.
And Greg, in the era of positionless basketball, Mitchell Robinson is an old school center, isn't he?
Yeah, I mean, during his first 4 years in the league, Robinson didn't attempt a single three. Has led the league in shooting percentage, so Mitchell knows his role.
The first one falls. Robinson hits them both.
And it's been a rough stretch for the New York Knicks, a team that has only had a handful of playoff appearances in the last 20 years.
Pass to Okeke. Outside for Murray. A second chance effort. A nice shot by Okeke. And the Magic lead by 13.
Displaying intensity right off the opening tip, especially on the offensive end.
Tell you what, forget about easing into the game. They came out with guns blazing.
And the shot is good. The Knicks are trying to get back to being competitive, GA, but it has been difficult, hasn't it?
They haven't been able to attract top-level talent for quite some time, which is surprising when you consider this big market and the status this franchise has within the city.
Now here's Rose. He had a 15-point outing in their last game against Detroit. He's looking for Toppin and finds him.
Love it when Rose looks to share the ball, especially when his teammates are open like that.
And the pass to Okeke. Kicks it to Murray. Pass to Brown. Launches it. Kept alive Orlando. The three from Poole. The shot. No good. Knicks trail by 9. Rose passes to Quickly. To the inside. Now Bamba. He's gotten some minutes, but nothing on the board yet. Dishes to Brown. Okeke passes to Bamba. Yep, it counts.
Boy, he's a very effective scorer from there. Bamba's excellent at using his size to his advantage.
Rose against Poole. Now here's Rose. He's tightly guarded. The shot's good from Quickly.
And that's exactly what he's looking for, draining the triple.
Murray surveying the D. Three-pointer. Poole no good.
Well, I'll tell you what, he's going to buy himself a ticket to the bench if he keeps shooting it like that. He has been putrid here this quarter.
Rose gets the bucket.
Pretty much all of their buckets coming from inside the paint now.
And Murray's got the ball here for the Magic. 6-point lead. First chance of the season for them to go up against this Knicks team.
And two teams here that were evenly matched a season ago as they split the season series.
Yeah, they'd settle for 500 against most teams. Both squads win challenge, perhaps a way to put it. But one of them has got to win tonight.
Magic lead 26-22.
Magic leading by 4. Murray kicks to Poole. And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot 2. It's on R.J. Barrett.
And Jaylen Brown is such a force on the offensive end. Hard to keep that guy out of the paint. Terrific finisher at the rim.
No good on the free throw. And maybe the only weakness for Brown is his handle on the ball.
And it's something that he's worked on every offseason. Still, though, susceptible to turnovers while dribbling. That's one of the very few weaknesses in his game.
Aaron Holiday is checked in for the Magic. Anthony comes in for Poole.
And the vertical that Brown has is quite impressive. As relentless a finisher that you'll find in this league.
And Toppin throws it down.
You make your teammates better by giving them good passes. That one was perfect.
Anthony up on top. He's covered by Rose. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. And to see your son, Greg, find success in the NBA, I can only imagine that's going to be so special for you.
It is. I'm a proud papa because something that so few get to experience. So I couldn't be more proud of him and happy as well.
And guys, what do you think about the offensive approach we've seen so far for the Magic?
You know, right from the start, it seemed they got hot from three-point range, pulling apart the defense and racking up the points, too.
And it seems they've also put an emphasis on moving the ball, working to rotate around the defense and find those quality looks.
He's off on the first.
And as I watch Cole out there, Kevin, I just love the progression he's made. The young man's put the work in to improve his game and really only starting to scratch the surface.
Quickly against Anthony. Quickly the pass to Rose. Robinson sets a screen for Rose. Inside. Looking for Quickly. He gets it there. Just 4 to shoot. Offensive rebound. Toppin dishes to Rose. It's blocked.
Well, you have to like their work on the boards, Kevin, particularly here to start the game.
Yeah, I like the way they're setting the tone. Really playing with a lot of energy here at the start.
Now here is Holiday. Brown trying to free himself up. No good on that one. Some solid defense from Rose. Anthony against Quickly. Outside Rose. 24 seconds left to play in the first quarter. Robinson a screen on Anthony. Toppin, no one around him. And the ball travels out of bounds. It was last touched by Bamba. There's 14 seconds left here in the first quarter. Rose kicks to Toppin. 6 on the shot clock. Quickly. That 3 off the mark. Jaylen Brown has been leading the charge for Orlando. He got into double digits for the quarter with 10 points total. And we've got more on 2K Sports coming your way after this break. And hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. Halfway through the first half in this one. And guys, for the Magic, what jumps out to you so far, numbers-wise?
Aggressive at running guys to the backboard. You could tell it was part of their game plan coming in.
Yeah, and you know, when a team establishes an edge on the glass early, it really sets things up for the rest of the game.
Orlando leading by 4. The pairing up front, Toppin and Randall. Emmanuel quickly out there with Jalen Brunson. And it's Fournier in at the 3 spot. There the group. New York will start the second one. Here's Brunson. And it's going to be out of bounds. The Magic will take it.
And now let's take a look at the stats for Anthony. A very nice season for him last year. He put in about 16 points a game last year, 5 assists and 5 rebounds. And his playmaking really stands out, making his teammates better offensively with his terrific passing.
Yeah, he's outstanding at controlling the tempo. I mean, keeps the ball moving and, of course, finds the open man.
And this is what the team wants JB to do, punish defenses that don't respect him from the corner.
Brunson the pass to Quickly. Tried to come right back with the 3 of his own, but it's no good. Over in the corner, Williamson. And again, it's the Magic from deep.
Three-pointers are killing them at this point, and they haven't been able to respond at the other end.
You know, the only way that's going to turn around defensively is by stopping the outside shot, not getting into a shootout. They're not going to out-shoot out this team.
How about dueling from long range, just going at each other?
Looks to me like there could be something personal taking place here.
That one falls. Holiday's got his first bucket of the night. Knicks trail by 9. It's time now to hear from our Hall of Fame reporter, David Aldridge. What's the latest, David?
Thanks very much. Orlando has a very young roster. Coach Jamal Mosley says, one thing I've said to them is dominate the simple. The more we can keep it simple, the better we'll be. Not overthinking things, just playing off instincts and reaction. Kevin, back to you.
The place to start. Makes a lot of sense. David, thanks.
Well, I tell you what, you look at the youth of the Magic and the talent they have all throughout the roster. I think it's just a matter of time and seasoning before this team takes a really big jump forward.
For Orlando, they have gone 2 of 4 at the free throw line. That free throw missing. Murray's checked in for Orlando. And the second free throw, good. And so it's Brunson with it. He brings it up for the Knicks. Trailing by 10. It's Fournier on the wing. Off target from outside. And you know, Clark, the Magic have collected their young talent in a number of ways.
Yeah, I like the diversity of accumulation, if you will. They've traded for some, they've drafted most, they know when their timeline is. The Magic, I think, have done a really good job with their rebuild.
The Magic making a switch here. Poole's checked in. Knicks have gotten off to a rough start here in the second quarter, going just 1 for 5. Quickly with it, now defended by Williamson. And Toppin throws it down.
Outstanding distribution there. I mean, what impressive passing ability.
Magic leading by 8. Now, here's Poole. He's been quiet so far. Still no points in the game. Brunson against Poole. Now here's Brunson. Guarded closely. Toppin can't get it to go. Now about 3 minutes gone in this second quarter of basketball. Murray for 3. And he's good on the 3 ball. Murray's got 9.
They've given up a lot of three-pointers here today.
And their defensive rotations have been non-existent.
Time call here. The Knicks decide to talk it over.
Get up and get ready for fun, fans. It's your Knicks Breaker and Crew.
And we'll examine here how the distribution has been between 3-pointers and 2-pointers tonight for the Magic.
And they're getting them up from beyond the arc, shooting a solid percentage from out there. So thus far, it hadn't been a problem.
Passes it to Quickly. Over Murray. New York, no good that time either. Orlando leading by 11. Brown outside. Good, and the assist goes to Murray. He's got 16.
And what a huge performance for him. I mean, he drained 3 3-pointers in that first quarter, and he's got 2 more here in the second.
Now, here's Fournier. No points in the game yet for him.
Just a solid performance on the interior. The rebounding has been off the charts.
Yeah, you look across the board, it's actually sizing up, shaping up to be a great game. I mean, strong performances throughout, and they've really been strong on the glass.
Now Brunson, after Zion Williamson missed from long range. And the Knicks miss again.
It's just been a brutal outing for him. He still hasn't managed to make a shot, and the team is struggling because of it.
Cross contact on the shot, and now a three-point play chance as he'll head to the line. It's going to be Murray shooting. It's going to be on Obi Toppin.
And it's the growth of Murray as a distributor has really proved to be a great point guard. There were questions about that early in his career.
And New York making a change here. Robinson's checked in. And Greg, you can see it. Murray has really improved his passing.
It has a great sense of the court and spacing. Reads defense as well and can direct his teammates. Could see him being an elite passer in no time.
Just not much success when it comes to shooting.
Poole the pass to Murray. And it goes out of bounds. Last touch by Murray. And right now, let's watch that terrific swat.
Those kinds of plays are the ones that get you on the lead and help keep you in front.
Knicks trail by 17. Outside Fournier. Going inside. And he banks in the layup.
He's obviously hit a bit of a dry spell here. Only 1 of 5 this quarter.
Match point, 46.
Quickly against Murray. Randall grabs the board. Randall's got his 4th rebound in this one. They've been looking out of sync offensively.
Yeah, their offense has ground to a standstill.
They are just killing them on the interior.
Yeah, you can't say that with enough emphasis. I mean, the defenders are just not being aggressive enough down low. You got to play with some physicality in the paint.
And that outstanding drive and finish brought to you by Mobile One.
And while you can't get it all back in one possession, just stay after it, keep attacking, and see what happens.
And for the Knicks, they're shooting 31% in the second. Some poor shot selection for them in this quarter. Here's Quickly. And that one, good. Quickly's got his 3rd basket of the night. Orlando leading by 11. Poole kicks to Murray. There's Brown with the 3. Knicks with the rebound. Robinson's got 7 rebounds in the game. Brunson scanning the floor. The shot's good from Fournier.
And they may be leaning a little too heavily on the three-pointer when there are better looks to be had inside.
Yeah, and it's one thing when you're shot. Shots are falling from the perimeter. But when you go cold and things aren't going as well, you got to get that thing inside. Mix it up a little bit. You know, sometimes making it difficult for him to finish at the rim is all you can ask for from the defense.
Thompson with it. He had a 12-point outing in their last game against Detroit.
And he made a big mark at the free throw line as well. He got himself to the strike a lot and cashed in when he had his chances.
Now a timeout called by Orlando. In addition to going over the game plan and making whatever next. Necessary adjustments have to be made, Greg. This timeout also the time for players to get rehydrated or hydrate for the first time with some Gatorade. Plenty of basketball still to be played here, and they have to get recharged.
That's a great point. Without proper hydration, a player can completely run out of gas down the stretch of the game. And that's something that none of these guys can afford to have happen. If you're going to battle all the way to the finish, you have got to be hydrated.
Catching up on the changes for New York. Barrett comes in for Quickly. And Derrick Rose is subbed in for Jalen Brunson. Bamba is checked in for the Magic. Okeke comes in for Williamson. Now here's Rose. He has 6. Robinson misses.
Another rebound hauled in. They're hitting the glass with a lot of passion.
Guys, that's been the key to their league. I mean, simply put, the effort they've displayed on the glass has been the difference.
Now the Knicks. With it. They're on an 11-3 run right now. Barrett wide open. He fires. And a miss there on the triple. And so it's Murray who brings the ball up for Orlando. 17 points was their biggest margin. Good ball movement here by the Magic. There's Brown with the 3. Randall grabs the board. Knicks trail by 9. Here's Barrett. The kick. Out to Rose. There's the dish to Robinson. Shoots over. Bamba, and Robinson gets it to go on the assist by Rose.
And not hard to see why they are giving up points on this run. Just too many good looks from in close.
Murray the pass to Poole. Here's Okeke. No good on the 3.
Not sure why he keeps trying his luck from deep here. It's just not his night.
Rose, good. And you hear the term point forward. But then, Greg, you had Magic Johnson, 6'9", but still a point guard. So what's the difference?
Well, when you talk about a point forward, it's someone whose versatility extends to their playmaking. Magic is the rare talent who redefined the point guard position.
And he's missed every single shot he's attempted today, but somehow they're still in the lead.
Fournier pass to Rose. Oh, good with the triple.
And they had some botched coverage that turned into no coverage.
Pass to Brown. Kicks to Murray. Now here's Poole. Outside Fournier. With the second effort. And Bamba pulls it down. Bamba's got 4 rebounds now tonight.
And they haven't been able to turn it into a big lead, but their rebounding advantage is starting to add up.
Yeah, still close, but with their tough play on the board, you're certainly seeing the effort.
Now Randall. Following the three-point attempt by DeJounte Murray.
Now, you can't sleep on the athleticism of Fournier. I mean, this guy knows how to finish, and his dunks are done with style.
Murray, the pass to Okeke. The three. The Knicks pull it in.
Well, I don't think he's performing up to his own expectations, but they still find themselves out in front.
Barrett, no good.
I tell you what, the defense should send Christmas cards for that miss.
Bamba kicks to Brown. There's the pass to Murray. Over in the corner, Poole. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Chuma Okeke. That's his first foul. Toppin, he's checked in for Robinson. Orlando also making some changes. Aaron Holiday's checked in for Murray. And Anthony subbed in for Jordan Poole. Knicks trail by 3. And here's Rose. 8 points for him. Fournier gets a wide open look. Yes, and it's Rose with the assist that time. Rose has got his 5th assist in this one. Outside Anthony. Here's Okeke. Another miss, and they've really hit a rough patch here. To Randall from the arc. And again, New York with the triple.
You know, he's evolving his offense over time, Julius Randle, and I think the coaching staff is happy to see it. They like to see him take and make these shots.
Time call here. The Magic decide to talk it over.
All right, then, give it up right now for the Knicks breaker down through.
And checking out some numbers for Barrett.
Good season for him last year. He put up about 20 points a game, 6 rebounds, and 3 assists. And you talk about guys who just have a nose for putting up points. He is one of them.
Yeah, he sure is, and he rarely has back-to-back bad games. If he has an off night, he usually follows that up with a big night.
.149 left to play here in the half. Anthony, the pass to Holiday. Once again off the mark, Orlando. The Knicks leading by 3. Rose kicks to Fournier. It's Barrett on the wing. No good on the triple.
And the well is running dry for him right now. Nothing falling.
And, you know, you can sense his frustration. This is going to be a test of his resolve here.
And for the Knicks, they're shooting the ball at a 43% rate here in the second. Fournier finds Rose. Left here in the second, and foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
5th in opponent field goal percentage, and they were in the top 10 in terms of opponents' points per game, up there with some of the very best in our league.
And you just mentioned it. What a year it was for him on the glass. The sheer effort and energy they put into their rebounding was tremendous. And he knocks down the first one. And both free throws good for Toppin. 1:02 left now here in the second. They could use a big shot here to get this offense going.
Too many empty possessions. Right now, they need a basket.
The kick out to Brown. Back to Anthony. Some nice ball movement by the Magic. Holiday with the three. The Knicks pull it in. Randall's got rebound number 7 for him tonight. Barrett against Bamba. And Barrett slams it in.
Moves like that will help Barrett become a more well-rounded threat. Nice ball control.
7-second difference, shot and game clock. Holiday with the three. Does not score again. That's his 4th miss against one mate.
And no need to rush this. Let the clock run down.
Yeah, don't give them another possession here.
Here's Rose. And Bamba pulls it down. Bamba's got his 5th rebound in this one. Outside Holiday. And so it's the New York Knicks bringing the quarter to a close with a 7-point lead. They have made it very tough to get a shot off against them. Their defense has been stifling. And now let's catch up with David Aldridge, who's standing by from the sideline. All right, Dave.
Thanks very much, Coach. This team is still developing. What do they need to do to really reach their max?
Just keep working every day. Give maximum effort, great concentration, and play to win. Make winning plays.
Sounds simple, but I know it's not, Coach. Thanks for your time. Back to you guys.
Thank you, David. And we'll be back after halftime as the third quarter gets underway.
Hey folks, welcome to the halftime show. A lead right now in this one for the New York Knicks.
I made a few dollars scoring inside, so I appreciated how this team is playing. Working for the high percentage shot, looking to see how well the defense adjusts. Maybe brings more doubles in the second half.
Yes, Shaquille, you did earn a couple of dollars in the NBA.
About $300 million.
And now to some other news. We've got some trades to talk about.
You want to win a title? Adding Kawhi Leonard has proven the way to do it. He's won finals MVPs with multiple teams, so, hey, he could put you on his back. All you got to do is ride.
Thanks for spending halftime with us. Time to get it back out to Kevin Harlan for the start of the third quarter.
And for those of you just tuning in, thanks for being with us. The second half of this game still to play. You look at Jaylen Brown, what a contribution.
Man, he's been running wild on him through that first half. Absolute dynamite on offense.
And you know what? I'll be interested to see just how much he's got left in the tank. That first half had to take a lot out of him.
Checking out the group for Jamal Mosley to start the second half. We've got Williamson. Jordan Poole is out there with Murray. Then there's Brown, and it's Carter in at the center position. Here's a look at the schedule for the Orlando Magic. On Wednesday, they'll face off against Donovan Mitchell and the Cleveland Cavaliers. Then on Friday, they'll be matching up against Gordon Hayward and the Charlotte Hornets.
And, you know, nobody loves playing on the road, but it does offer a good chance to see exactly what your team is made of. This team is going to find out a lot about itself over the next stretch of games.
You almost have to assume he's going to knock those down when he is that open.
Outside for Randall. A chance to extend the lead to double digits, but it's no good. And as incredible as Zion Williamson has been and is, the big problem, Greg, is keeping him ready to play. His health.
And there have been all sorts of opinions chiming in on whether he can play at a high weight. The bottom line is something needs to happen to keep him healthy. He's lost too much time early in his career.
And with an update from the sideline, let's check in with David Aldridge.
Thanks very much, guys. Growing up, Mitchell Robinson didn't play basketball, but a 7-inch growth spurt in the 8th grade changed things. He fell to the 36th pick overall in 2018, but his physical tools have made him a presence. One key to his success, he says, just run the floor. If you're the first man down the court, you can get the ball. Kevin, that sounds pretty simple to me.
It does to me, too. Keep it simple and use that athleticism. David, thanks.
And that bucket adds to what has been a big difference in points in the paint between the two teams.
Yeah, it's really been quite a contrast. I like the way they're attacking the middle with their offensive end.
Now, Williamson. Look out!
Bang!
Already such a well-coordinated athlete for his size and age. Williamson bringing down the house.
And the basket is good.
And that set them apart today, guys. Their success with the mid-range.
Simply taking advantage of what the defense has given them, and they've really made the most of it.
Now here's Murray. Can't connect from short range. Randall outside. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. It's going to be on Zion Williamson.
He plays with nice force. I mean, Randall heading to the line now.
And Greg, just like you, Julius Randle is a southpaw, left-handed.
Yeah, and you know, the angles are different for lefties. We operate a little differently, and I think that can throw defenders off. So I'm always going to pull for the southpaw.
And he makes the first.
And, you know, the impressive ascension of Randall has been a lot of fun to watch. I mean, he's a double-double threat who plays with relentless energy.
Manuel quickly, he's checked in for the Knicks. Both free throws good from Randall. The Magic trail by 10. Well, we're into the third quarter, just over 2.5 minutes played. Poole the pass to Brown. Here's Williamson. Murray for 3. Again, the miss by Murray.
And still looking for his first triple of the second half. He had 3 at halftime.
Using his size advantage there to rip down that board in traffic.
Out of bounds as Orlando keeps possession.
And a chance here to check out some stats on Jaylen Brown.
Last season, he played outstanding. Last season, put up about 23 points per, 6 rebounds, and 3 assists. And he was their top scorer throughout last season.
Well, his teammates knew whenever they really needed a basket, just look his way.
Robinson with the block.
Yeah, that's another miss for him. They're behind in this game largely because he shot so poorly.
This is it to Brunson. Pulls it from the elbow. Here's quickly. The shot's good on the assist by Brunson. Brunson's got 3 assists tonight.
Gets the shot he wants. The defense wasn't quite connected enough. They lost contact.
Now, here's Poole. Here's Williamson. Chalk up 2 there. Williamson's got 4 points in the quarter.
Physical play from Zion, going right through the contact and getting the bucket.
Brunson against Poole. Brunson kicks to Randall. Three-pointer, no good. The Magic trail by 11. Here's Poole. Count it, good. Poole's got 5 points so far.
And that's an example of playing big, adapting to the situation.
And sometimes that's the best policy when you're going up against a big guy. Take it to the 10, right at him, get to the rack.
When you allow good scorers to get uncontested shots at the rim, no wonder you're losing.
You know, he should be getting extra attention from the defense, not less.
And that was another look at the fantastic Mobile One drive that happened a moment ago.
It's all about the ability to get 2 feet in the paint, whether it's creating for a teammate or for yourself.
Encouraging signs for him after starting the game poorly. He's picked it up here in the second half.
Quickly with a wide open look. Hands it from downtown. He's got 14.
And this is the game plan for him. He's a big part of their floor spacing. And
you know what? It's all about the long distance game for him tonight. He's getting it done from out there.
Poole, no good. The Knicks leading by 12. Randall passes to Quickly. Robinson sets a screen for Brunson. Back to Quickly. Lets the three fly. Doesn't go that time. The Magic go the other way with it. Their next game is in Cleveland, taking on the Cavaliers. That'll be the second of this 2-game road trip.
You know, that's one thing, guys, Murray's never afraid to do. Lean in, draw contact, and put the defender in a bind.
Now here's Brunson. 9 points in the game so far. Orlando grabs the miss. Poole's got 5 rebounds tonight. Brown outside. He dishes it to Murray. Poole on the wing. No good with the wing jumper. Knicks have gone a solid 6 of 11 when shooting here in the third quarter. Randall finds Brunson. Here's the 3. And it's quickly missing.
Boy, I'm absolutely shocked he didn't get that one to go. Usually he's money from deep.
Here's Williamson. Make it 5 for 10 with him in that bucket.
And what touch from the big man. I like watching Williamson get interior positioning and attack with purpose.
Quickly off target with his 3. And so Brown will bring it up for the Magic. 8-point game. Over Barrett. And it's Brown missing. New York shooting right around 46% from the floor in the third quarter. Brunson against Poole. Randall a screen on Poole. Outside for Randall. That falls. Nice speed that time from Brunson. That's 12 points for Julius Randall.
And helping the team space the floor there. Randall with so much more confidence now from the outside.
Time call here. The Magic decide to talk it over.
It's time for teacher.
For the Knicks, Toppin comes in for Robinson. And it's Rose in for Jalen Brunson. So Orlando going with an almost entirely new group here. Hamid Bamba, he's checked in for Wendell Carter. Okeke comes in for Jaylen Brown. Aaron Holiday is checked in for Murray. And Anthony subbed in for Jordan Poole. Now here's Rose. Cole Anthony unable to get his last shot to go in. High arcing shot. Here's Randall. He scores his 5th field goal. He's taken 9 shots to get those 5.
I love his shot selection today. He set the bar for the rest of the team.
Williamson with it. Toppin's there. That one's in there. The New York lead is kept back down to 11. Some big points there from Williamson. Knicks have gone better than 53% from the floor since halftime. Shooting 8 of 15. Now here's Rose. He's got 8. Randall a screen on Anthony. Rose dishes to Randall. Over Anthony. Randall no good. The Magic trail by 11. To the right side. Shoots the 3. Okeke, no good.
It was rough shooting night tonight, but you can't fault him for the effort.
Great open look there. Barrett's got the lead up to 14 now for New York.
Showing improvement in that aspect of his game. Barrett wants to get better firing off the catch.
Here's Anthony. It's rebounded by Barrett. Barrett's got rebound number 8 here tonight in the game. And it's quickly missing. Orlando's gone into a slump here from three-point range, shooting just 1 of 5 here in the third. The shot by Holiday, no good. The Knicks leading by 14. Quickly with it, now defended by Williamson. And Toppin throws it down.
And the definition of teamwork right there on that alley-oop.
And Greg, what about the finish? Bringing it down with some thunder. Yeah.
I'll tell you what, I think the pass was even better. I mean, that was room service delivery at its finest.
Now, here's Bamba. Count the basket. Bamba's got his second bucket.
Bamba's got crazy length and impressive height, obviously, at north of 7 feet. Helps him on that offensive board, but his tenacity, a big part of that, too.
They're getting a lot of their points outside the paint. 3 of their last 5 baskets are from three-point range.
Over in the corner, Williamson. Got a hand on it. Rose, 8 points for him. Rebounded by Anthony.
Hey, I like creativity and a circus finish as much as anybody, but you better be sure you got a chance to make it.
Rose with some nice D. The Knicks leading by 17. Randall with the ball, and Holiday picks him up defensively. And the call will be against R.J. Barrett. That'll be his second foul of the game. Evan Fournier's checked in for New York. Daniels, he's checked in for Orlando. Brown comes in for Okiki. The Magic trail by 17. On the wing, Brown. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
Well, I like the fact that the energy that Brown plays with makes him a guy that does a good job getting to the line.
And some stats here, guys. The scoring breakdown for the Knicks.
And they're playing beautiful basketball right now, racking up the assists by playing so unselfishly, just finding the open man.
And, you know, he's done a fantastic job scoring inside as a result, finding plenty of opportunities to cash in near the hoop.
Now, here's Fournier. 10 points for him. Toppin. New York, no good that time either. Holiday against Rose. Anthony, the pass to Brown. Shoots over Fournier. Shot is good off the back rim and in. And that's now 20 points for Jaylen Brown. And so it's Rose who brings the ball up for the Knicks. Points was their biggest margin. Toppin can't get it to go.
You know, he's not a knockdown shooter from there, but when you're that uncovered, you almost are forced to take it.
And Holiday kicks to Daniels. Back to Holiday. Some nice ball movement by the Magic. Knicks with the rebound. Following this one, they get to host the Hornets. That game will conclude a 3-game homestand. Rose can't hit. The Magic trail by 13. Here's Brown. And the layup's good off the glass. Brown's got 6 points in the quarter.
Hey, guys, you're not going to slow down Brown when he's scoring the ball like this. I mean, he's simply on a tear right now.
Rose. Bamba with the block. Here's Daniels. Good on the shot, and that shaves the lead to single digits. 23 seconds left to play in the third. Here's the teardrop. They're whistled for a blocking foul, and he'll head to the line. And this is his second trip to the line in the game.
And taking a look back at last year's numbers, he's about a 76% shooter.
Second personal foul. Second team foul. Julius Randle at the line, 2 shots.
And the first one drops. And so he makes both from the line.
Of course, he didn't have an attempt there in the first half. He's hoping to be a little bit more active and aggressive here and draw some fouls here in the second.
Holiday, the pass to Anthony. Misses from short range.
Oh, you've got to be able to deliver when you get a bunny like that. That's just too easy of a shot to miss.
What a performance for Emmanuel Quickley. He has been the story for the New York Knicks. And with his work in that quarter, he has 5 3-pointers in the game now. Quite a showing from long range. And we'll be back with you shortly. And a chance right now to show you our State Farm assist of the game.
Yeah, a terrific, unselfish play right here. Set up his teammate, and how about the setup this was?
Yeah, and as a 2-guard, he's typically not a reluctant shooter, so it was really nice to see him orchestrating for a teammate instead.
And 1 quarter to go in a game that to this point has not been an evenly fought contest. New York leading by 11. The pairing up front, Toppin and Randall. Emmanuel Quickley out there with Jalen Brunson. And it's Fournier in at the small forward. That's the 5 for New York right now. From past the arc. The shot, no good. The Magic go the other way with it. Randall against Anthony. Here's Holiday. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. It's going to be on Obi Toppin.
Nice work to get it inside and draw the contact.
Exactly. The defense determined not to allow the easy layup right there. They'll settle for making him earn the free throws.
He misses the free throw. And the Knicks making a change here. Barrett's checked in. That one is no good. Here's Bamba. And he makes the bucket, gets the whistle, and now a 3-point play chance here for him.
Yeah, and the defense allowing some room here on the inside in the second half, and they're taking advantage. A lot of their points coming from in the paint.
DeJounte Murray, he's checked in for Aaron Holiday.
After a relatively slow start to his career, Mo Bamba has seen increased playing time, finally getting the opportunity to show why he was drafted 6th overall in 2018.
Now here's Randall. Back to Brunson. Randall with a screen for Brunson. Can't hit from 12.
And, you know, even though they're on top, they're winning. I mean, they could use more from him. Trying to shut the door on this one.
Goes up on the high post. And it's Carter missing.
And for Bamba, his shot blocking and ability to space the floor really stood out.
And Greg, that's a very valuable and unique combination. I mean, this guy has a 7'10" wingspan, covers a lot of ground defensively, moves his feet well, has a nice stroke. And at his height, he's able to get a lot of clean looks from beyond the arc.
Here's Murray. The Knicks making the shot. Over quickly. It'll go, and the New York lead is cut down to 8 on the bucket from Murray.
You know, that's a shot some teams are willing to give Murray. The more he knocks it down, the more dangerous he'll become.
Pass to Brunson. He feeds it to Randall. Randall, a screen on Anthony. 5 on the clock. Carter comes in with the double team. 3-pointer, Randall. Jaylen Brown with the rebound. Brown's got double-digit rebounds now in the game. Trying to get open is Carter. And it's Brown missing. New York leading by 8. Barrett finds Randall. No good from outside.
And maybe, you know, he thinks he can shoot himself out of the cold spell, but I don't think that's the case. Maybe somebody want to tell him that he's up off the threes.
Nice shot there by Bamba. Bamba's got 5 points in the quarter.
They've cashed in on a lot of second chance opportunities here in the second half. That extra effort will help them cut into this deficit.
Now here's Randall, and then Randall slams it in.
You got to have guts and hops to pull off a dunk like that. Randall got a lot of both.
Awesome display of athleticism captured by our AT&T 5G Slam Cam.
Boy, that time saw daylight and took advantage.
Now here. Quickly. And he drops in the layup off the glass. Quickly's got 11 points here in just the second half.
I'm not sure who was supposed to be on him that possession. I mean, apparently neither did the defender.
And he'll shoot free throws here. Clearly fouled on that shot that time, the whistleblower.
Dejounte Murray does a nice job using that long frame of his to attract contact from the defense and still get it done.
No good on that one. Robinson's checked in for Randall. Orlando also making some changes. Zion Williamson comes in for Mohamed Bamba. And Poole subbed in for Cole Anthony. And he sinks the second. And Barrett has got the ball here for New York. 17 points was their biggest margin. Well, if you're just tuning in, welcome. We've got about 3.5 minutes gone here in the fourth quarter.
A real challenge to guard in pick and rolls. Barrett's size and ability to distribute the rock is elite.
Poole kicks to Williamson. The Magic again can't hit.
He had 6 points from long range in the first half, but nothing's falling here since.
Brunson, good.
And even with the big lead, he remains focused on the task at hand.
Yeah, and you know, that is some shaky and shoddy defensive work. They got to tighten it up.
Robinson with the block. Dishes it to Barrett. Back to Quickly. It's a floater, and he gets it to go. Quickly's got 21.
Yeah, these defenders just look a bit overmatched, especially inside.
Here's Murray driving inside. Laid in with a nice touch off the glass.
Murray's got those rush hour handles, boy. It's so much fun seeing him pull off those tricky moves like this.
Here's quickly. Boom, he jams it straight down.
The D just kind of stepping aside and letting him get to the rim.
There's a reason, GA, the lead is what it is right now.
You know, you look at it, the communication is lacking, as is the trust. They can ill afford those types of breakdowns. It won't work. You can't win with those kind of breakdowns.
And no good. Murray with the defensive effort. The Magic trail by 13. Brown the pass to Poole. From downtown, the shot's good. Brown making the play. Brown's got his 4th assist with that last one here tonight.
You know, he was a non-factor in that first half, but now he's making up for lost time.
Now, here's Quickly. Brunson kicks to Quickly. The pass to Toppin. The 3. And it's Williamson with the rebound. Orlando, they've gone 6 of 12 from the field here in the 4th and even 50%. It's rebounded by New York. Toppin's got his 5th rebound in this one. Quickly against Murray. Toppin passes to Quickly. And yes, it's good. Quickly's got 8 points here in this quarter.
They're doing a really good job of getting the ball inside and attacking the paint. That's an area they have completely dominated.
Well, once they recognized the advantage they had inside, it made a lot of sense just to continue to attack that area.
He just rubbing.
In their faces with that.
He is never going to take his foot off the pedal.
And that's terribly demoralizing for a defense, guys. I mean, they know he's going to keep coming and coming and coming, and that they may not have an answer for it.
Now a timeout called by Orlando. So a new group on the floor for Orlando. And while we've got a moment, let's send it over to our terrific reporter, David Aldridge. David?
During that last break, I got a chance to hear what Jamal Mosley said to his team. He is not pleased. He told them they have to make a push right now. He said, look, we got to make a move or I've got to pull the plug. Pretty blunt stuff, Kevin. Back to you.
Thank you, David. Here's Quickly. Fouled on the shot and picks up 2 points. So 1 free throw coming up.
Well, you got to be in awe of what he's doing this quarter, actually destroying the opponent.
Last season, of course, Marcus Smart won the Defensive Player of the Year. You know, Greg, it's rare to see a guard win it. Should perimeter players get more consideration from this point on?
It's tough, Kev. I do think they should. And I think the numbers, though, tend to favor the rim protectors. But it's only right to recognize great defense at every position, especially in an age of positionless basketball.
Now, here's Barrett. Cole Anthony unable to get his last shot to go in. 6 to shoot. Pass to Toppin. Knocks down the 3 ball. And the Knicks lead by 20.
And you see the passing instincts Barrett has. Great at recognition out on the floor.
And here's Anthony for 3. Robinson pulls it in. Robinson's got rebound number 13 with that last one. And he's going up for the alley-oop. And Toppin throws it down.
well-rounded effort, and they show no signs of letting up.
Almost no holes in their performance tonight. They've been tremendous.
Robinson with the block, and they're able to recover. Moody. And that time, also a missed shot.
Boy, you can just see the frustration growing on their faces. Nothing going their way.
You know, guys, no denying it's been a rough patch here. I think they've got to run whatever is best in their playbook to get a good shot.
And there's a pattern starting to take shape here. They're working it inside and getting good shots from close range.
Well, I agree with you. 4 of their last 5 baskets have been exactly of that variety.
Now, here's Barrett. Cole Anthony unable to get his last shot to go in. And it's denied.
And that massive wingspan coming into play there. Ball uses it to perfection to block shots.
Daniels with it. Barrett covering. Shot from 12. Daniels, no good. And here is Quickly. Pass to Robinson. Like we know a lot of teams using former NBA officials now working as consultants to teach their players how the refs see the game. Is always looking for that edge.
Yeah, Kevin, I think it's a great idea because philosophically sometimes as the rules evolve, players got to learn how to evolve with them. So not getting the calls you might expect, also how you communicate with officials. I think all of that stuff plays a big role in just furthering that dynamic between the officials and the players.
A different look for New York. Julius Randle's checked in for Toppin. Fournier comes in. For R.J. Barrett, and it's Rose. Rose in for Quickly. New York's gotten some tough luck from three-point range. In the fourth quarter, they've hit just 1 of 6 from deep. Here's Rose. Here's Robinson, and finish. Off by Robinson.
Nothing soft about the putback there.
And why chance it, right? Take the dunk if you've got it.
Well, you know, if nobody's going to put a body on him, then that's going to be the result.
Now here is Holiday. Drops in the layup for 2.
And you're going to take as many of those high percentage shots as you can get.
And here's Brunson. He'll bring it up for the Knicks. And Bamba pulls it down. Bamba's got 11 rebounds in the game. Out to the right wing. Williamson from long range. Knicks with the rebound. Rose has got his 7th rebound here tonight. Here's Brunson. Up and in from the low block. Brunson's got 12 points in just the second half.
And with the lead, I like the strategy here. Continue to get the ball to guys who can do something with it.
If it's working, keep working it. That's what I say. Keep the pressure on it.
And every miss finds its way to his hands. Well, what an impressive performance.
Tell you what, those are... crazy numbers, guys. I mean, believe me, I was a good rebounder in my... It is not easy to corral that many boards in one night.
The shot's good from Fournier.
Really hard to think of things they didn't do well in the... Certainly a dominant night on offense for the Knicks.
This was a team performing to its fullest capability.
A hugely satisfying win. A game that not many will soon.
Forget, and on the other side, one that I think most will try to forget.
And it'll go down as their first official win of the new year.
And so this victory tonight will give them the front end of what I believe will be a knockdown, drag-out season series. They win the first of what will be 3 this year against Orlando.
Hey, you know, guys, what a nice performance it was for Mitchell Robinson.
Well, I love the force that he showed on defense, using all of his length to deny shots. He was their anchor tonight.
And there it is for him.
And it's just competing, you know, giving your best when it matters most.
Yeah, you know, once they got victory in their view, a huge injection of energy and a great run to finish it off.
Another miss by Orlando.
You know, I wouldn't be surprised if he gets yanked soon. I mean, that's how bad his shot selection has been.
Rose passes to Brunson. Rose in the post, working on Williamson. Brunson, no good. Orlando with the ball. Williamson in the post. Brunson covering, and it's Williamson missing. Rose surveying the D. So no problem for New York as they get the win. It was a tale of two teams tonight, one that was in total control, operating flawlessly, and the other just searching for answers that they could never find.
I mean, the energy here is just so tremendous. Fans involved from the get-go, and once they started to really pour it on, it was fun to see that rhythm and flow from their perspective.
And now we'll send it over to David Aldridge, who is standing by courtside. David.
Thanks very much, Kevin, with Julius Randle. And Julius, you get it done at multiple ends. Where has your focus been in terms of approach?
Just taking what the defense gives him. I'm a lot more patient, let the game come to me. Don't really try to force things as much. You know, sometimes I get out of character, but just try my hardest to let the game come to me the most.
Well, you were a big part of the win tonight, Julius. Thanks for your time. Kevin, back to you.
All right, David, great job. Thanks so much. Well, folks, that's going to do it for now. For Clark Kellogg, Greg Anthony, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan thanking you for watching the NBA, presented by 2K Sports. As we leave you with our New Balance Player of the Game, Mitchell Robinson.